Hello, I'm going to read a book called Fire Engine Lil, and it is by Andrew and Janet McLean. Fire Engine Lil. Lil, the fire engine, was getting old, but she still felt as young and strong as the day she was built. With her friends Bill and Bob, she had put out hundreds of fires. But these days, Lil was sad. She hadn't been called out to a really big fire for a long time. She was nearly always left behind, while the smart new fire engines rushed off with their lights flashing. "Bother," she said grumpily one hot summer morning. "A gloomy fire station is no place for a pumper like me. I was built to fight fires." Then suddenly she heard clang, 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 clang. "Come on, Lil," shouted Bob. "They need us out at the Browns' farm. There's a big grass fire." Away they went. Wee-wah, wee-wah. Her siren blared. "My turn at last," she hummed. Wee-wah, wee-wah, wee-wah. Out of town they sped, along the dusty road. Lil felt breathless and a little dizzy. "We'll soon be there," she puffed as she rounded a sharp bend. "Look out!" cried Bill. Lil stopped short right in the middle of a flock of sheep. "Get out of our way," Bill yelled. "We're needed over at Brown's farm." "Wee-wah, wee-wah," went Lil. "Hang on, mate," said the drover. "Why not take a shortcut across the paddock? It's a bit rough and hilly, and there's a river to ford, but you'll save heaps of time." Bill and Bob thought this was a good idea, but Lil grumbled as she squeezed through the gate. "We should stick to the road." She careered down the track, dodging stumps and rabbit holes as well as she could. "Oh," she groaned, "my poor old axle. This is no place for a pumper like me. I was built to fight fires." At the river, Lil stopped. Bob eased her into the cold water and across the ford. "Brrr," she shivered. "This is no place for a pumper like me. I was built to fight fires." When they reached the other side of the river, Lil charged up one last hill. "Wee-wah, wee-wah," she called out. "Here I come." All the firefighters cheered. "Hooray, the fire engine's here at last." "Go straight to the dam," yelled the farmer. You can see there's a big fire happening. At the dam, Bill and Bob quickly rolled out the hoses. Lil's pump sputtered at first, then throbbed steadily as it sucked up the water. "We'll soon have this fire out," said Bob, as the water sizzled on the flames. "Built to fight fires, built to fight fires," Lil hummed to herself. But they all had to work hard for a long time before the fire was nearly under control. Suddenly a strong wind blew up. Burning sparks swirled around them and the fire raced away towards the farmhouse. "Phew!" gasped Lil. "It's getting hotter here." "Let's go," shouted Bob. "We'll have to save the house." Bill took charge. "Wet the roof and the walls. Move all the animals. Fill the buckets. Get the children inside and under wet blankets." That's all that happened. Lil could hear the fire roaring. She was hot and exhausted, and the smoke was so thick she could hardly see. "I can't stop now," she panted. "I was built to fight fires." And she kept pumping for hours. By the end of the day, the fire was out. The house was saved. Lil pumped quietly and happily while the mopping up was done. At last, everyone stopped work. They were all proud of the old pumper. "Well done, Lil. You're still as strong as the day you were built." "Built to fight fires," Lil murmured to herself as she and her friends cooled off on the way home. There they are in the river. That's the end of the story. Bye.